my water bottle. Ooh, 2000 VC. I'll take it any day. Yeah.
Good, MP?
I need to change my shoes. I've been wearing these same shoes for the past 2-3 games.
Greg, no secret that these teams
I probably won't be talking as much today. I just don't feel like it.
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Ja Morant, he's out there with MP. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves, but there remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain.
Connects again.
And for this franchise, he's now tied the record for most points in a single season.
Wait. Dude, that really looked like Ant. Actually. It kind of do. It kind of looked like him.
Tells you all you need to know about him offensively. He is ultra savvy and ultra skilled.
It do, but it don't.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Morant passes to MP. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's done it. A new single-season franchise scoring record. Great accomplishment from him in what's been an incredible run.
It's been a season for the ages for him, and one that will go down in the history of this franchise.
Well, all I can say is that MP has brought a season of incredible moments that is nothing short of amazing. There have been a lot of talented players rise to the top of this franchise and deliver outstanding performances. But MP is now the king of scoring with the incredible seasons he's had.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Back to MP. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. The Timberwolves have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. A fantastic string of games. Conference Player of the Week, MP.
He's been absolutely electric for his team. The way he's been able to finish plays and just take a hold of the offense at that off-guard spot is more than deserving of recognition.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Memphis with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. And a wide open look for MP. And the Grizzlies another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
McDaniels outside. On target from 13 feet.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
They've really been dialed in.
And they put me on the bench.
This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Jerome, he's checked in for Memphis. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And they don't want...
Memphis has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. They've got Julius Randle. Dillingham is out there with Conley. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Shannon in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. MP kicks to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis moving that ball around. Jerome hits it from three-point range. Jerome's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. And with his work in that quarter,
I can't wait. I'm getting traded. I'm trading, bro. I need to go
from long range. Back to the action in just a minute.
This team, if I'm not playing, this team gonna lose. I'm already seeing it.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
What they're doing tonight doesn't even count as defense. Open shots all over the place. Have a little pride, fellas.
Yeah, their lack of engagement at that end is pretty glaring.
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
Well, I think for Memphis, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a...
And that about wraps.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's...
Hey, that might be the one. That might be a clean thumbnail. I don't know what's going on.
especially if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Starting the second half, here's Tomas Isilow's foul. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Morant is out there with MP. And it's Edey in at center. Randall dishes to Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 20. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Wells passes to MP. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Pass to Berenger. Yep, that one goes. Berenger's got his first bucket of the night.
And an excellent start to the second half.
And here's MP for 3. And the Grizzlies another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Randall outside. To the middle. Berenger's shot is off.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
MP drills the 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Edwards looking it over.
Nope.
Outside for Randall.
He got it. Thank you. Ah, he missed.
And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Back to MP. Edey finds MP. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
Pass to Berenger. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And here's MP for 3. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Let me get that.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
The 3 from MP. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down.
I'm playing on pro mode. I don't know.
Outside, Edwards takes a 3. Good defense by MP.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
I mean,
just like that, I had to carry the team.
But this is just unreal.
McDaniels kicks to DiVincenzo. For 3, Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Out to Morant. A 3 from MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jalen Wells. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts than cutting.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that have been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
And finished off by Edwards.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat him. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Minnesota making a switch. Miller's checked in. He dialed that one up from long distance. MP's got 55.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And now it's a 9-point Grizzly lead. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Edwards passes to Shannon. Back to Edwards. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pacers was simply terrific. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was spectacular on the boards, grabbing a season high in rebounds. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Morant. Edwards against MP. Edwards drawing the double team. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Edwards got 49 points in the game.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
MP, and another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Timberwolves trail by 11. Pass to Shannon. Shoots over Aldama, and again it's Minnesota.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The offensive rebound to the paint. Inside, Edey finds MP. It's hauled in by Shannon.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Pass to Edwards. The three. Here's Miller. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Back right after this.
Dang, my page starting to fall off, man, on TikTok.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got Dillingham. Joe Ingles is out there with Randall. Then it's Conley. And it's Shannon in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Finishing with force.
Look at MP with that ferocious
Looks like MP has been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Now, here's Ingles. Randall left side. And he uses the glass on the layup.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Bro, no way they said airball. I literally touched the rim. Are you serious? Do they not know what airball means?
Enzo Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. And he throws it down hard.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Here's Dillingham. There's a screen. Shannon off target from 3-point range. Here's MP. It's blocked. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And here's MP for 3. Connects from 3-point range. MP's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Clark outside. MP dishes to Clark. To the inside. Here's MP. Bank shot. No good. Randall finds Ingles. They double team Conley. Here's Shannon. Clock at 6. Back to Ingles. Outside Conley. Fires from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
No way.
Ingles has got 3 assists tonight.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
And MP is one of those guys you just love watching because he plays with such confidence, hunger, and a smile.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Edey's checked in. And both free throws good for MP.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Ant-Man got 50. He got 51.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. They grab their own miss. And here's Ingles outside. Good on the triple.
Ingles over here shooting.
His caliber, that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Clark finds MP. Oh, MP slamming it down.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Launches a 3. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. MP, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates. And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
All right, Allie, thank you. Edwards kicks to Randall. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
When it comes to changing ends, MP does it like only a young man can.
Down low, here's Edwards.
Get out of here, Anthony Edwards. Come on, man. You see that block?
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Man.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great
We
play
destroyed them, man. If I didn't come back and lock
Trail
in,
by 18.
we would have lost.
Outside Edwards.
Nope.
And he can't stop the run as that misses.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple. Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Minnesota shooting at 51%. Really solid. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Here's DiVincenzo. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
The 20-foot jumper, good.
Every year, it seems like Randall's playing with more awareness. That's why you can now run the offense through.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Here's Barrington. Oh, one-handed.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. MP. Rebounded by DiVincenzo. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Edwards. All alone. Edey rips down the rebound.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And the first one drops. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And so he hits both. 55 seconds left in the fourth. To the paint. Clark with a wide open look. The three goes down. And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Count the basket. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Conley. Here's Tillingham. Good defense by MP. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
MP, you've talked about wanting to string some wins together and also the need for your team to have a strong rebounding presence. What's your take after tonight's efforts?
Well, we won. Obviously, that's more important. As far as rebounding, that's really about a long-term commitment. And that starts with me. I say I had a mediocre night on the glass. I could do more for sure.
And you will. Thank you, MT.
Yeah, you can bet on that.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
I need to wash my hands, bro.
That our coaches may not know. Fine, give example, focused improvement, goal, one per week, simple, but we all get on the same page.
That'd be great, I guess. So everyone, let's do us a favor, all right? Tag one of your other emails in so we can eliminate one or two. Is it okay?
Alright, we're gonna wash my hands. That's what I'm gonna do. Cold water, man. I already washed my hands, man. My hands are sticky from eating.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Welcome to our Wednesday night coverage of the NBA. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, and his block averages have been trending the wrong way. But honestly, these numbers can be misleading. Sometimes guys just don't want to take a shot around you.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Denny Avdia out there with Williams. And it's Kamara in at the 3. And for Memphis, Wells and Jackson, your small and power forwards. Ja Morant is out there with MP. And it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. All right, Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fellow.
Pass to Sharp. The 3 is up. The rebound by Edey. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And Williams punches it home.
Well, look, the defense has got to push Williams further away, or he'll do exactly that.
Another one falls. Amazing.
He's done it. A new single-season franchise scoring record. Great accomplishment from him in what's been a fantastic year.
It's been a season for the ages for him, and one that'll go down in the history of this franchise.
Well, all I can say is that MP has brought a season of moments that are nothing short of incredible. There have been a lot of talented players rise to the top of this franchise and deliver outstanding seasons offensively, but MP is now the king of scoring with the incredible season he's had.
Chalk up 2 there.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Lillard. Pass to Sharp. Can they get it? Grizzlies with the rebound. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Portland has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. A bit of a shocker during the summer of 2024. Denny Avdia getting traded from Washington to Portland.
Yeah, and from one young team to another, B.A. Denny was just 24 when he got moved and fetched 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds, a big haul.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. 7-point differential. And stolen by Morant. MP outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Denny Avdia.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can and keeping everyone involved.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
First one falls for him.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
And both free throws good for MP. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer. The Rose City, the Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Connects from downtown. MP's got 16 points.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Blazers trail by 12. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, the Grizzlies head coach and I were able to chat. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Guys, back over to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Whoa, MP says, I got this. Answering the call with a triple.
Three-pointer Sharp. And it's MP with a rebound.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Well, Portland's shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Williams. And the bucket is good.
A strong player. When you foul Williams, you really have to make sure you foul him.
Portland shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Aldama's checked in for Wells.
Well, for Williams, the most important thing is remaining healthy, because when he does that, he's an impactful player.
And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing. Blazers trail by 9. Lillard left side. Takes the 3. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Aldama, the pass to Morant. MP with it. Now Sharp defending. And MP throws it down.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
To the paint. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Morant finds MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. You know you're for real.
Now Portland with it. Trailing by 13. Their last encounter was in Portland.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Here's MP. And there's Edey. That's good. And the assist by MP.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Three-pointer Sharp. Another 3 for Portland.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Pass to MP. And he drops it in from the low post. MP's got 25 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Now here's Kamara. It's Sharp on the wing. Avdia from outside sinks the tray.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Some changes for Memphis. Clark has checked in for Edey, and Ty Jerome subbed in for Ja Morant. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Drew Holiday comes in for Kamara. Memphis leading by 8. Here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And with almost all of the season in the books, the power rankings can tell you a lot. If you look at the Mavericks, knocked out of that top 3, moving down to the 4th spot.
When I look at Memphis, they've been on a roll, victorious in their last 5 outings, really showing up their #1 seed status.
Three-pointer Holiday. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 3rd assist of the night. And Jerome has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Leading by 5. You know, off the court stand, Damian Lillard has another career going as a rapper.
Well, BA, I've enjoyed a few tracks, though I prefer his performance on the hardwood where his shooting and scoring do all the talking.
From downtown. Offensive rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the basket by Clark.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Lillard looking around. Three-pointer Sharp. He can't get that one to fall.
And they need his offense right now. But his shot is just not falling. I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And he ends that fast break chance.
Not gonna lie, I'm
intentional. So no problem for Portland as they get the win.
Wow. Yeah, I'm trading, bro. I'm definitely trading next season. This team is just horrible. Like, it's like if I'm not actually playing, the team loses. This team is just useless, bro. I don't...
Feeling any numbness?
I don't think so. No, I'm not.
Well, there's some bruising around the eye. How many fingers am I holding up?
2. Come on, Doc. Any more riddles?
It's probably a bruised orbital bone.
Well, can I still play?
Yeah. As long as you wear this mask, it'll protect you from injuring the bone further. We can reevaluate you tomorrow and consider more options.
How you feel about that, MP?
I'm good. I mean, kind of looks fire, actually. So, yeah. A little mask ain't gonna stop me. I'm gonna put this thing on. I'll become the best villain in the NBA.
All right, MP, you want to tell the people how you got hurt?
We was going too hard in practice. Caught a stray elbow to the face. Things happen, so no big deal.
That's fair. Well, this is the final game in our video series about beating the best teams in basketball.
Mm-hmm.
You got any thoughts on that?
Yeah. It's kind of perfect, actually. I said it when we were stuck on the bus. Athletes always got to deal with challenges. That's what the job is, you know? So, this is just another challenge. And besides, I make this look good.
That's debatable.
This is textbook fashion, bro. Like, an attractive person pulling off something crazy doesn't get better than that.
I'm not sure that's the textbook definition of fashion, but you know what? Now that I'm getting used to it, I'm on your side. I feel like you can pull it off.
Yeah?
Yeah. I see it.
I'm styling?
I see the vision.
Hey, I appreciate you, bro.
Better put this ticket in. Third row.
I've never been to the guy.
Those kicks, MP.
Tim, both these teams coming into this game playing some very good basketball.
Yeah, Kevin, both teams are in rhythm. Both teams have certainly found their flow. And I think sometimes in this league, it's not who you play, it's when you play them. And based on the way these two have been playing lately,
hits it again. Wow.
And for this franchise, he's now tied the record for most points in a single season.
That tells you all you need to know about him offensively. He is ultra savvy and ultra skilled. And you knew MP hit the ground running in his career, but now he has passed Luka Doncic as the fastest to reach 5,000 points.
For a guy that came in with so much hype like MP, he has certainly lived up to it. Getting to 5,000 points so fast illustrates how easy the transition's been for MP to become a star in our league.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The front court is Wells and Jackson. MP out there with Morant. And it's Edey in at the 5. Free throw good, MP. And MP is in the midst of what could be a historic season. He's the front runner for Rookie of the Year.
And the MVP award looks like a real possibility. Hard to believe a first-year player could have that kind of impact, especially as a second-round pick. This is a once-in-a-generation moment.
Pass to Stewart. On the wing, Thompson. And a wide-open look for Cunningham. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And that is a smooth release off the catch. Cunningham with great touch.
You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skills.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
Ivy dishes to Thompson. Back to Ivy. Over MP. The kick out to Cunningham. Another shot. He lays it in. Cunningham's got his second basket.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Wells passes to MP. There's the 3. Craps in the tray.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Pass to Stewart. Cunningham against Morant. Ivy kicks to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Duran sets the screen for Thompson. 6 to shoot. Here's Ivy. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis leading by 6. MP with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Back to Edey. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Cunningham. And the rejection by Jackson. Offensive rebound. And Duran slams it in.
And this is Duren showing you his #1 strength. This is one of the top offensive rebounders in this league.
Let's throw it over to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Guys, I checked in on MP's status for this game, and he will be available to play full minutes. But you may notice a change. The trainers have recommended that he wear a mask to prevent any further facial injury. But if you ask MP, he'll tell you he's just happy to get on the court. Back over to you.
Yep, mask on, mask off. He's focused on the mission, not the mask. Thanks. MP outside. Oh, good on the three. Pistons trail by 6. Pass to Cunningham. Count that one. And that's now
I'm kind of ready to get off this game.
Cunningham.
I don't even know why. I just don't feel like playing this.
Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Buries it from 3-point range.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Cunningham with it. He's picked up by Morant. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there is enough game left to make corrections.
And here is MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket, and it's blocked.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Duren flat out, a brick wall around the rim.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching. Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the 76ers. And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Tim, finally seem to have put it together.
And I think the key for them has been blending in the right amount of veteran leadership. Oh, man! Oh, whoa. That is just nasty right there by Duren.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's ready to talk things through with them. A different look here for Detroit. Robinson comes in for Thompson. And quickly in for Jaden Ivey. Then for the Grizzlies, Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Ty Jerome in for Wells. Jerome, good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Edey against Duren. Quickly with a wide open look. No good from outside. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 10-point game. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And it's going to come down
this is
to
my last
effort
Mycareer
tonight.
game.
Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards. And that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, I don't think you can look at these matchups and think it can be just one guy. I would have everybody on the glass to help out.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Cunningham's shot is off.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Jaren Jackson comes in for Morant, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for MP. Some changes for Memphis. Wells comes in for Clark. And MP subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And here's Quickly for 3. It's good from long range. Quickly's got 5 now.
Yeah, really good shooter from that range. Quickly helping to stretch out the defense.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. They've got MP. Wells is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Ty Jerome. And it's Jackson in at the center position. And it's quickly in the corner. Off target from outside. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And MP throws it down hard.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against Philadelphia. Quickly gets to Cunningham. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the blooper. Oh, how about the quick thinking?
I'm gonna lock in. I'm tired of it.
Right at it with the shot.
Wells finds MP.
Let's go.
MP, the triple is down the hatch.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Here's quickly. 5 points in the game. It's hauled in by MP.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Cunningham looking it over. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Quickly.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
MP kicks to Wells. And here's MP for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
A 3 from Quickly. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Quickly's got 11 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the 76ers put on a show. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Duran comes in for Paul Reed. And it's Stewart in for Quickly. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's John Morant in for Ty Jerome.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 41.
MP looking solid from there.
Pass to Stewart. Now here's Duran. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. A nice shot by MP.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 1:38 left now here in the second. Pass to Stewart. They need this. The kick out to Cunningham. And Jalen Duran picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. Jalen Duran is certainly a force team in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
Pistons trail by 16. Cunningham outside. Ivy, no one around him. Here's Duran. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Well, that's what I love about Duran. He understands his game and his limitation. He likes the ball down low. He is not going to take too many threes.
At the elbow, it's MP. And the dunk by MP.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. In the corner, Ivy with it. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Edey.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Cunningham outside. Goes up on the wing. That one doesn't drop.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
They're going to be spending a lot of time on the road where they've been good. But being away from your home, in your own bed, for a long period, that can weigh on you.
They have thrived at that so far, but this will be a tough test for sure. And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Detroit Pistons.
Man, I am so boring.
And that'll do it for
boring. I'm about to just start being entertaining when I have a face cam because I could just sit back and relax.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Thompson is double. Cunningham outside. To the middle. Here's Ivy. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Pass to Morant. And here's MP for 3. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Releases from 15. The shot by Ivy, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Stolen by Jackson. And even 3-on-3 break. MP finds Jackson. MP, no good.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Detroit, no good that time either.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, "I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet." Back to you.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Most of the season completed, a good picture developing as to the top rookies in the league. So let's take a look now at the race for Rookie of the Year. You look at MP all season long. He has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Well, with his growth and his consistency and just the overall impact on his team, truly remarkable.
Now the Grizzlies with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Inside, here's Ivy. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ivy's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Wells dishes to MP. Beyond the arc. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Ivy. Stewart in the corner. Offensive rebound. Here's Duran. And he banks in the layup. Duran's got 8.
Yeah, it's a street fight out there, and that's exactly how Duran likes to play.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Morant passes to MP. Memphis moving it around. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
A brief check now of the stats for Morant. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging 13 points per game, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. And, guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
You want to be a successful team in this league, you need to find someone that you can feed the ball to and count on to score.
The first free throw is good.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
You know, Tim, you hear some players now feeling they're being unfairly criticized. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I do believe it can get personal at times, but listen, if you are in this league, I think it helps to have thick skin because you are going to be criticized from time to time.
But players do pay attention, don't they? They know what's being said and written.
They pay a lot more attention than they let on, Kevin, believe me. And if they're not listening, somebody in their inner circle is, I promise you that.
And Stewart gets it to go.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
MP, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
Nice work at the line so far, going 5 for 5. First one falls for him. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for Cunningham. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Zach Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Wells. And it's Ty Jerome in for Morant. And Stewart gets it to go.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
At the elbow, it's MP. He got it again. Sensational.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. In the corner, Ivy with it. Hits the three-point bomb. Ivy's got 12.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
On the meter.
Tough guy reputation, Tim, well earned for Isaiah Stewart. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Santi Aldama is out there with Caldwell Pope. Then there's Ty Jerome. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's MP in at the two-guard. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And here are the Pistons. Quickly, a screen on Jerome. Cunningham for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Like the pass from Clark there, showing he can be a piece of the puzzle.
Here's Quickly. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Cade is a former #1 pick, and the expectations were there, and it took a few years, and now he is a force to be reckoned with.
That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Detroit making a switch here. Stewart's checked in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
LeVert with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 6th assist on the night. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not...
Here's MP. Again, what an avalanche. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Morant scanning the floor. Pass to MP. Out to the wing. Wells passes to MP. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest.
They're not coming back. Alright, I'm not playing my
no
career.
problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was...
Big win for you guys, MP.
Yeah, it's a decent baseline.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Jen.
So bored, man. I don't know how. I don't know how I'm getting bored off 2K, bro.
A new look for you.
I guess some days I just be having my days
honestly,
when I'm bored.
I felt
Man.
kind
I'm
of
bored right now.
like a superhero or something.
That's enough. I'm gonna go ahead and play online mode. If I start losing, I'm just gonna get off, bro. To being honest. And maybe tomorrow I'll feel like streaming for a long time. Like lately I haven't been doing 2 hours at all. I've been feeling very lazy today. Like, I've been quiet this whole stream, bro. Like I said, I don't have the energy, bro. I didn't even go to my court today. Like, I just did a 2-hour stream on Twitch, bro, and it's just like, you know, going back and forth, like, yeah, like, you're probably thinking, man, how you drained? How you tired, dude? How you? I ain't tired. I don't know. I don't know. It's like, I don't know, man. Let me shoot my last shot. Is this like vape? It's pretty much like a vape hoodie. Like, no joke, if I start missing my shots, I'm gonna just leave. And then I'm gonna go to rec. Like, I'm gonna give theater 2 tries. And after that, I'm gonna go to rec. Text my phone, text my phone, text my phone. Nobody. Dry, man. That's embarrassing. Oh boy, I thought he was gonna miss. Bro, all you do is rim run. Oh. No, I quit. Alright, so that was one game. That was a dumb shot though. I don't know why I took it. I think I'm ready to just get off 2K. That's why. I'm kind of bored. Usually I'm not bored on 2K. I don't know what's going on, man. I guess when you play it every day, it just becomes repetitive, and then it becomes boring, and then it's like, man. But it's really nothing else for me to play. I'll probably be on wrestling, and then after that, then I'll get bored, and then I have to watch YouTube. Then YouTube will get boring. Then what's next? You know, I don't know. GTA, then GTA gets boring after a few 5 minutes. So I don't know. Games at this point just ain't gaming no more. Starting to get boring. had a feeling he was gonna stop, and he did. Dude, look how open I was in the paint. Idiot, bro. On the meter. I'm done with this game. I'm getting off.